Okay, students, good morning. Already we discussed about a Doppler effect, how the Doppler effect will occur when the source or observer moving. Once we discuss the formula and continue the remaining cases in a Doppler effect. We know the Doppler effect, apparent frequency. What is this? Apparent frequency. Is equal to original frequency into V minus V observer by V minus V source. Already in previous class we discussed the sign conventions. Based on the sign conventions we learn different cases for the Doppler effect. Different cases for the Doppler effect. In the previous session either the observer are moving or source is moving. First cases. On different cases, the observer moving, the source behind the observer, or observer is behind the source. In this video, we learn the crossing conditions. What are that? Crossing. Crossing cases means observer is at rest, the source moving from before observer and after observer. That means source is crossing the stationary observer. What is that? First condition, the source crossing a stationary observer. A stationary observer. Okay. The source crossing a stationary observer. Stationary observer, we take a observer as at rest because stationary means rest. The source is moving like this. Okay. This is the direction of Vs. That means velocity of source. Velocity of source. This is the velocity of sound. We know the velocity of sound is taken from source to observer. After some time, the source is crossing the observer and moving like this. There is no change in the velocity of source. The direction of velocity of source is remains same, but the velocity of sound is from source to observer. Source to observer. Okay. The velocity of sound is from source to observer. Source to observer. We derive a formula based on this condition. Based on this condition. See, here the formula have two conditions. The source before the observer, the source after the observer. Okay, first of all, N dash before. Before means initial conditions. Initial conditions. Coming to initial conditions, see N into V, this is the minus belongs to formula. Coming to V naught. V naught is a stationary observer, so there is no condition for V naught. V naught is a 0. Coming to source, V and Vs are in same direction. Whenever the V and Vs are same direction, we taken as a positive of Vs. So this is the formula minus, we taken as a Vs as positive. This is apparent frequency before the source. That means before the source crosses the observer. Coming to N dash after. That means the source crosses the observer and to V by V. Here you observe the velocity of sound from source to observer in the leftward direction. The velocity of source is rightward direction. That means both are in opposite direction. Opposite direction means we taken a negative for Vs. This is formula negative. Vs is negative. Then N into V by minus into minus plus na. Okay, V plus Vs. This is the N dash after. There is a apparent frequencies. The source moving towards observer and away from the observer. This is taken as the source towards observer and the source away from the observer. Based on this, we learn a the change in apparent frequency. Change in apparent frequency. The change in apparent frequency. That is delta n. Delta n you can take as a n dash. Here the difference between n dash after and n dash before. Which is more? Just see, whenever the source moving it towards observer, there is a apparent frequency is more than the source away from the observer. So n dash before minus n dash after. Why we are taking n dash before minus n dash after? N dash before is greater than the n dash after. In the n dash before, the source towards observer, there is a more frequency than away from the observer. Substitute here n into v by v minus vs minus n dash after is n into v by v plus vs. Okay, combinate n v 1 by v minus vs minus 1 by v plus vs. We do an LCM n dash, delta n dash nv into LCM v minus vs into v plus vs means v square minus vs square v plus vs minus v minus into minus plus plus vs. V get cancelled. N v 2vs by v square minus vs square. Comparing the v and vs, comparing the terms v and vs. V is a velocity of sound in air. Vs is a velocity of source. The velocity of sound is more greater than velocity of source. So vs square can be neglected. N 2n v into vs by v square. In this condition, v and square get cancelled. 2n vs by v delta n dash. Delta n dash equal to 2n into vs by v. Okay, are you understand? This is the condition for source crossing the stationary observer. There is another case is there, that is a observer crosses the stationary source. In similar way, we can derive the second case. What is the second case means? The observer crossing a stationary source. Crossing a stationary source. Here the source is at rest. Okay, Vs equal to 0. But it produces a sound wave. Here observer is there. In this condition, observer moving towards a stationary source. The velocity of sound always taken from source to observer. This is the direction of observer towards a stationary source. After some time, the observer crosses the source. This is the direction of V0. This is the direction of V. In previous case, we discussed before and after. Like that only, in this condition also, we derive the observer before crossing, the observer after crossing. Coming to here, before crossing we discussed n dash before. That means the observer towards a stationary source. Then n into V. Here V and V0 are in opposite direction. So V0 as a negative is pharma negative. Substitute here minus V0. This belongs to pharma. This is for direction of observer. By there is no condition for Vs. because of Vs as a 0 and into V plus V naught by V. This is the apparent frequency before observer crossing the stationary source. If the observer crosses the source, that means away from the source and into V. Here see V and V naught are in the same direction. So we can take it as a V naught as positive. Based on the sign convention, if the observer or source moving along the direction of velocity of sound taken as a positive. So V naught as a positive by V. There is no condition for Vs because it is a stationary source and into V minus V naught by V. Coming to change in apparent frequency. This is the condition for before and after. The change in apparent frequency means the difference between apparent frequency before and apparent frequency after. In this condition also we discussed which is greater. Either the source is towards observer or the observer towards a source. In these conditions the apparent frequency is more for the away conditions. Towards means we will take it as a greater frequency. Away means lesser frequency. Coming to delta and dash, change in apparent frequency, and dash before is equal to minus and dash after. Substitute the derived values and into V plus V naught by V minus V minus V naught by V. Okay, LCM is V and into combinate the m V plus V naught multiply with minus V plus V naught. V get cancelled. V get cancelled. Delta and dash equal to V naught plus V naught means 2 V naught. That means 2 n V naught by V. See, the source crosses the stationary observer or observer crosses the stationary source. The formulas are like this: 2n V naught by V. Here the observer is moving, so 2n V naught by V. Observe the previous condition. There is a 2n Vs by V. Formulas are same. In the place of Vs, we written as a V naught. That is the condition. Why? Because in previous cases the source is moving, so we can take it as a Vs. There is no V naught because it is an observer at rest. In this condition, source is at rest, so Vs is 0. We can take it as a V naught. These are the two conditions to learn the crossing conditions. Here, some typical conditions are there. Up to here, no problem. We directly taken as a source, observer, the velocities, whatever it is. But coming conditions, there is a different in previous cases because in this condition there is a one target is there. The target produces a reflected wave, that is a echo. Here the source is listen, first of all direct sound. After some time the sound wave reaches the target and reflect back. That means that is the condition. The observer listening reflecting wave also. Okay, direct source, that is observer and observer. There is a reflecting condition also there. Coming to here, what is the condition means? Some typical conditions are there. Typical conditions. Based on the typical conditions, first of all, for suppose a car is driven by a driver, that means the car only producing sound. The driver observes the sound. The car moving towards a wall. Okay, see the car moving towards a stationary wall. This is a target. Observe here, the observer is in car. That means the car only producing a sound. here the observer and source are at the same place, so we can take it as a velocity of observer as a velocity of source. That is the velocity of car. Here the observer listen two sounds. One is direct and another one is reflected. That's why I draw a diagram here. This is the imaginary source. That means a reflected sound wave produced by the imaginary source. Here the apparent frequency hereby observer directly, that is n dash direct, which is equal to n. There is no condition for velocities, because for suppose whenever the observer and source travel with the same velocity, there is no Doppler effect. There is no. Listen, whenever the observer and source moving with the same velocity, there is no Doppler effect. That is the condition for Doppler effect. Here, n dash reflected. What is that? N dash reflected. That means the sound heard by the observer, in second case, he observed the reflected wave. Reflected wave. Here some conditions are there. We just observe the velocity of observer always towards a wall. Towards a wall. But reflected wave coming from the wall. This is the V. Okay. V and observer are in opposite direction. Opposite direction means by the sign conventions we can take it as a V naught is negative, is formula minus, substitute here V naught by V is formula minus. Coming to source. Source, the imaginary source and velocity of sound are in same direction. So it is a positive, directly written as Vs. But here observer and source are traveling with a same velocity, that is velocity of car. Substitute here and into V plus V naught by V minus Vs. This is the condition for reflected wave. This is the condition for direct wave observed by the observer. Here also we can discuss the difference in apparent frequencies, that is change in frequency, delta n dash. Here n dash direct sound minus n dash reflected sound. N dash direct is the same as original frequency minus n into V plus, here substitute n into observer and source are traveling with the same velocity, that is velocity of car. So V plus V car V minus V car. We can take it as a VC, V plus VC by V minus VC. Combine the n, 1 minus V plus VC by V minus VC. Do an LCM, V minus VC, substitute here V minus VC, multiply with minus V, minus VC. Okay. V get cancelled. Here minus 2n VC by V minus VC. V minus VC. This is the condition for change in apparent frequency. Change in apparent frequency. In this condition, the source or observer moving towards a stationary target. Coming to second case on the typical conditions. In this condition, the observer and source are not present at the same vehicle. That is, the observer here, the observer at rest, V naught equal to 0. But the source moving towards a stationary wall. This is a target. This is the velocity of source. The observer observe a direct sound. Direct sound. What is the condition? N dash direct is equal to n into V. Here observer at rest. There is no condition for V naught by V. What about Vs? Vs and V are traveling in the same direction. So we can take it as a Vs as positive. Substitute here. This is the direct sound heard by the observer. But here the reflected wave also coming from the wall. How it comes from? It is from an imaginary source. Imaginary source. Okay, here the imaginary source also produces a velocity of sound, that is a reflected wave. Observe here, this is the Vs. Why? Because it is an imaginary source. Imaginary source and reflected wave are in same direction. So n dash reflect is equal to n into V by V. Vs and V are same direction, so we can take n as a Vs as positive, but here formula minus is there, V minus Vs. Here in this condition only the observer listen same frequency for direct sound and reflected sound. Are you understand? There is no change in apparent frequency, that is delta n dash equal to 0. In objective point of view, they are asking the apparent change in frequency when the observer placed between a source and a target. There is no change in apparent frequency in this condition. That is answer is 0. Answer is 0. Are you understand? This is the condition when a source moving towards a stationary target, when an observer is placed between a source and a target. Source and target. Coming to third condition, this is a stationary target. Here observer is there, here source is there, here source is there. Okay, observer always taken as a rest, stationary observer, but the source is moving towards a stationary wall. This is Vs, but the velocity of sound always taken from source to observer, na? So this is V. Coming to first, the direct sound heard by the observer is in this direction. Okay, this is direct sound heard by observer. So n dash direct equal to n into V. There is no condition for V naught. Why? Because he is at a rest, observer at a rest, stationary observer. V by V. This is formula minus. Coming to V and Vs are in opposite direction, na? So minus Vs. That is n into V by V plus Vs. This is the direct sound heard by an observer. Observer is behind the source moving towards a stationary target. Here a imaginary source is there. Imaginary source. Listen, whenever we can take a fixed target, there is compulsory a imaginary source. Imaginary source. This is V, this is Vs. Okay, coming to here, reflected wave. Observe and V. Observer at rest, no problem. Here V and V minus are, sorry, Vs and V are in same direction. So V minus Vs. V minus Vs. There is a condition for change in apparent frequency. Delta n dash equal to n dash. In this condition, reflected wave is more frequency than direct. So n dash reflected minus n dash direct. N dash direct. Substitute here. Delta n dash equal to n dash reflect means n into V by V plus Vs. Sorry, minus is there. Minus V by V plus Vs. Okay, n into LCM V square minus Vs square. This is the condition already discussed in a crossing case. It is very simple. Crossing case is there, na? That is the condition. Here, combinator NV. So V square minus Vs, V plus Vs multiply with minus. Here also minus V plus Vs. V can cancel. Substitute here 2 n V Vs by V square minus Vs square. V is more greater than Vs. So we can neglect square term of source. Vs square is neglect. So delta n dash is equal to 2nVVs by V square. Cancel it V, here V square. Delta n dash equal to 2nVs by V. This is the condition for change in apparent frequencies. In this video, we learn the source or observer crosses a stationary condition. First of all, another one, the source is moving towards a stationary target. These are the conditions we learned in the video. I hope these formulas are useful to solve a different cases on Doppler effect. In second video, we discussed these conditions. In third video, we will learn a different formulas and problem solving on the Doppler effect. Okay students, thank you.